nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. And today we are looking at Turbofire, or Hot Rider, depending on which part of the world you're from. Because originally he was supposed to have a repaint during G2, but apparently the line that it was a part of, which was some weird Lego collaboration type thing, got canceled. So they only made, well, Turbofire or Hot Rider, depending on... I think the repaint was called Hot Rider, but anyway, here's Turbofire in his truck mode. I wanted to do another G2 character because, I'll be honest, I feel like there's a lot of cool G2 characters and molds and vehicles that are really underrated, that don't get a lot of love. And you know what? I figured, you know, the Accelerators were a good start, because I did do Windbreaker, so he is part of that team. I do have a few others left in that team that I do plan to build at some point. But for now, let's just focus on Turbofire here. But yes, here he is in his truck mode. The original figure, at least from what the TF Wiki says, was apparently based on an old Chevrolet CK pickup truck from like the late 80s and early 90s. Which, you know, I could kind of see it, but I decided to make him a more modern, kind of more Cup Series style racing pickup truck, kind of like the ones you see in NASCAR, because I just felt like it would be a nice kind of way to modernize him a bit, and to make use of these lovely racing wheels, since the original was more like a modified pickup truck, where this is more like an actual proper track racer, which I think is fitting for the theme, since they're all like muscle cars and sports cars and such. And as you can see, the wheels are slightly lifted because, yeah, I needed a lot of ground clearance for some of the robot parts. But here he is in his truck mode, which, again, I did model after a Chevy Silverado truck racer. So I'll have pictures of that on screen. It does have the supercharger like the original figure did. I did use a lot more pink because, I won't lie, this kind of cyan sort of teal color is very hard to come by. I still have another set of these fenders I don't know what I'm going to do with. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I used a little more pink to make up for the areas that are lacking, because the original toy had kind of like flames on it, which were like bright pink or red. That's kind of what I was trying to emulate with this here. But let's take a good look at the actual front end, because I'm really proud of how this turned out. Like, I really like the shape of it, since I spent a lot of time on that particularly. There's the rear with the spoiler, and I kind of tried to disguise the feet as like a roll cage system that you would see on like a lot of these racing trucks. There's the mufflers and such, and then there's the transformation parts. But anyway, that's really all there is for the truck mode. And here's a weapon that I did make him, because why not? Because the original toy, the engine block was the weapon. I wanted to make use of these leftover parts. I still have a few leftovers, but I wanted to make a separate weapon to see if I could incorporate that without having to detach that from the vehicle mode. But anyway, now that we've talked about the truck mode for about 1,000 years, let's get to the transformation. Alright, the transformation on this one took a little bit of troubleshooting, because like I said, it's been a while since I've done proper car bot, considering I haven't been building as many Lego Transformers as I used to, mostly due to financial reasons. So if you do want to support the channel, you know, Patreon and other links are below. But go ahead and fold that back, and you can kind of just leave it however you want. On the original toy, the front end of the truck was the chest. If you're familiar with my figures, I always do the fake chest, because it's supposed to go with the whole aesthetic of them, the whole kind of cartoony sort of Mega Man look. But anyway, go ahead and pull the arms out, rotate them forward, nice tight ball joints, so he is made with fresh parts. Turn those in. Then, oh, he does have a waist rotation. It doesn't do anything, it's just literally for articulation. But go ahead and fold the legs out, spread them forward just a tad, and then rotate the head forward, just like that. There he is in his robot mode. And let's go ahead and give him his weapon too, why not, because while we're here. And yeah, he is a little slouched forward, again, mostly just due to the compensation for the weight of that front truck end. But he is loaded with, surprisingly, a lot of articulation for one of my car bots. So he is quite posable if you can manage the weight of well, the front end of the robot in the car. But anyway, there he is in robot mode. Really not much else to say. I will be building the rest of them. But until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!